whistle.
Rodrigo. Garnacho. Palmer. Garnacho. Lavia. Palmer. James. Pedro Neto. Colwell. James. Caicedo. Palmer. Back into the middle. Garnacho.
What a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Chelsea are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Mbappe! He's pulled off a fine save.
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Quick ball forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Mbappe is flagged offside. Out to the left it goes. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Palmer surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up. But Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Pedro Neto. James. Fernandez sticks in a foot to win it back. James. Courtois claims it. Valverde.
Oh, good interception.
Rodrigo. Bellingham.
The ball's come loose and Vinicius Junior! Stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Pinged one through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Going for goal! It's a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Valverde. Bellingham. Colwell. Garnacho. Cucurella. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Palmer. Cucurella. Garnacho. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Room for a shot. Mbappe cuts it out. Caicedo.
Pedro Neto.
Valverde. Rodrigo. Mbappe plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, real danger here! Valverde. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
He's had a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
The Blues ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Lavia. Garnacho.
Played into space out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Belling. Colwell.
Pedro Neto.
Chelsea have it back and they can go again. Palmer. Lavia. Garnacho. Palmer, who has made his impact already.
Dashing forward at pace.
Now it's Bellingham.
It's a promising ball. That intervention was very necessary.
Palmer. Chelsea, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Disasi. Palmer.
Pedro Neto.
Pedro decides to play it back. Rodrigo.
Rodrigo drives it forward. It's come loose.
James.
Pedro Neto.
Palmer.
It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm.
Mbappe.
He could be in here. He's what? And the finish!
Pedro Neto.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Forward it goes.
Rodrigo. Valverde.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Disasi. Now it's Rodrigo.
Vinicius Junior.
He's gone for it!
Vinicius Junior looking sharp there.
Cucurella has created one goal already.
Garnacho.
Pedro Neto.
James has come steaming up from the back for
Great leap! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
That's a throw.
Bellingham.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here?
Palmer.
Real Madrid look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Well, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Disasi. Rodrigo. Palmer.
Demonstrates his quality.
Garnacho.
Now it's Mbappe.
Macedo. Colwell.
And it's played forward. And that's it. Chelsea claim victory here, and on balance they were worth it. There's the whistle.
Lavia. Palmer
Goes back to base.
Disasi. Cucurella. Disasi. Lavia. Palmer. Caicedo. Colwell. James.
That's the through ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
Lavia. Palmer. Caicedo. Colwell. James. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho.
That is terrific skill. Diogo Dallo, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Disasi. Lavia.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Forward it goes. This must be so frustrating for their fans to see. It was almost possession for the sake of possession. Meaningless in the end. De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Hoists it forward.
Palmer. James. Colwell. Palmer.
Caicedo tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball.
James. Disasi.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Garnacho. James.
He's in! Oh, shooting chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Palmer.
Gathers from the goal kick.
Pedro Neto drives it forward. Bruno Fernandes loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Pedro!
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Colwell. Chelsea keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Just brushed off the ball there. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Looking to break out here. Bueno goes looking. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Garnacho. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So now the team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How would you review the first half?
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here. And a header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth a treat.
Here it is now, surely! Diogo Dalot crosses into the massive leap! And another time! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Clearly not what he wanted to do. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. He's got away. Now it's Pedro Neto. He gets past his man. Forward it goes. James. Time and again they are repelled. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. Lavian, the foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Good ball. The move looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dallo plays it forward. Shaw. Diogo Dallo, who does have an assist to his name.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bruno Fernandes tries to get it forward quickly. De Ligt looking cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The Red Devils have a free kick. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Now it's João Pedro. Bruno Fernandes, out to the right. He's left his man. Header! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester United take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Hoists it forward. Mbuemo is onto it and can take it up. Crunching tackle. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. James. Mbuemo. Sesko! Palmer. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. Shaw. Palmer. He's made sure that that won't get through. Has he picked him out? He's through, it's one-on-one! Got a shot away! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. The Blues present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. He can't put it away.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Chelsea have a free kick. Disasi. Colwell. Pedro Neto. James. He's got away. Pedro Neto. Savio. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lobs it in gently. Good ball. Lewis. Rodri. Foden. Vardiol. And that's a throw. Foden puts it into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Beautifully done. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Colwell. Lavia.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to
Shapes to shoot! Reinders. Rodri. Kovacic. Vardiol. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Vardiol. Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
the keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Savio! James. Ball's loose, and he's after it. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Lavia. Cucurella. Chance to shoot! Pedro Neto really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a throw in. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto plays it forward. Garnacho. Lavia. Cucurella. Caicedo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. That's put paid to a promising move. Foden. Throw it. Good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Disasi. Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Foden. Gets away from his opponents. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Pedro Neto goes it out to the flank. James tries to get it forward quickly.
Foden.
Guardiola. James demonstrates his quality. So and that'll be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Rodri. Reinders. Lewis. It is quite a run he's making here. Kovac has a hit! Hoists it forward. Lewis. Rodri. Guardiola. Kovacic plays it out to the wing.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Caicedo. Lavia. Cucurella. Still nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here. It is 0-0. That's a throw. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gorgeous control there. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Garnacho gets it back. Palmer. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before.
He's had a shot!
Foden.
Reinders. That had to be more accurate. Going through. Can he find a fit? Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Haaland simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. The referee's awarded a free kick.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pedro driving forward, a man on a mission. Pedro has been caught there, it's a foul. Chooses to go back. James. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rodri. It's a loose ball. Lewis. Well, Jim, looking at the movement out there, it seems to me there's been a change of plan.
Well, it very much looks like the fullbacks are not pushing up as you would expect in wide areas. They're operating more centrally now and looking for a compactness down the middle to stop counter-attacks.
Cucurella. Chelsea are in search of their winner. Caicedo.
Chelsea seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Savio continues his run. That intervention was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Palmer. João Pedro. He's got through, looking to force his way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Rodri. Lewis. Savio. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Garnacho. Palmer. And time is up. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Got things underway. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Forward it goes. Laid back in. Vinicius Junior! It's there!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Was it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Chelsea trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Garnacho. Rodrigo. Palmer. Disasi. James. Pedro Neto. Palmer.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
João Pedro. Pedro Neto plays it out to the flank. Garnacho. Lovely feet. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Must needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. He gets past his man. That's a good ball to... Has a goal! They've scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched.
There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Played out to the right.
Pedro Neto.
And the ball's come out.
Fernandez plays it out to the wing.
Hits one.
Mbappe gets it back. Vinicius Junior.
Well weighted.
Rodrigo.
Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
And you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well built.
Without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Neto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo. And the finish! He gets just about enough of it.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rodrigo.
James. He's been
Bundled over, that is a foul. To deliver a ball into the box. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Cucurella. Pedro Neto.
Look at the defender bombing forward. And he's there to cut it out.
Vinicius Junior. Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Garnacho has got himself a free kick. Chelsea looking to change the direction of the game.
Toma!
Caicedo. James. Vinicius Junior gets it back. Now it's Rodrigo.
He's picked him out. Now it's Mbappe! He scored! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Mbappe
With the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and
There's the end of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Real Madrid have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and He's got every reason to be.
Real Madrid utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the second half gets underway.
Correa. James. Caicedo.
Fernandez.
Colwell. Disasi.
Fernandez.
Correa. Disasi. Caicedo.
Fernandez.
Colwell. Caicedo.
James.
Caicedo. Palmer. Correa. Disasi. Caicedo.
Fernandez. Back into the middle. Just brushed off the ball there. It's come loose. And it's played forward.
Garnacho.
The Blues have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Palmer goes short. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Chelsea keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Disasi.
Disasi plays it forward. Valverde did well to step in. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper's well positioned.
Vinicius Junior really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
Alexander-Arnold has to swing it. Towering header! Oh, it needed better placement.
Palmer.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodrigo. And he's straight offside.
Caicedo.
James.
Garnacho. Bellingham.
Proves too strong there. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Garnacho. James.
Pedro Neto. Gets away from his opponent.
Garnacho.
He's there to receive it. Alexander-Arnold drives it forward. Palmer hoists it forward. Out towards the flank.
Garnacho.
Palmer. Over to the left. Played back in. Rodrigo, the scorer already in the game. Alexander-Arnold has come steaming up from the back for this.
Cucurella.
Fernandez.
Garnacho.
Valverde battles to win it back. And that is that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football